What up, Southwest Georgia? Welcome inside McDonald's Fox Football Friday. Last week's show was jam-packed full of big games. This week, no different. They call this thing the Big Switch, but take a look right there. All you have to do is click on this. But we didn't stop there. We're here at Christie's Adult Store on Slappy Boulevard, where people can come in and post adult personal ads. How can this relationship work when you guys went from friends to saying a few things about each other? In December, the admitted gang leader for the West Side Rattlers, Mike Williams, will be sentenced for his string of gang-related crimes. It's 4:16 on a Wednesday afternoon. While most Southwest Georgians' days are coming to a close, his is just beginning. Lieutenant Tony Moore is the assistant commander of the Albany Gang Task Force Unit.
4248.
While gangs have been around for decades in Albany, the Gang Task Force Unit hasn't. The 12-member crew started up in January of 2009. Currently, there are nearly 40 gangs in Albany, with little evidence of those numbers decreasing.
Us as parents got to find things for our kids to do, keep them structured. We just can't let them go out and play from the time they get out of school all the way up until the time they come home at night. They're outside, we're in the house, and we don't know what our children are doing out there in the streets, and that's part of the problem.
Rarely will Moore and his team just sit and observe. The gang unit constantly patrols neighborhoods, talking with people, or as Moore likes to sometimes put it, talking with customers, trying to find out any new information.
One of the ladies at the house had the weapon. Even prior to coming to the gang unit, I was here working in the East District. We dropped our crime trend in the East District in a matter of 2 months, over 10%. That wasn't because Batman and Robin was there. It was because we were always there.
In December, the admitted gang leader for the West Side Rattlers, Mike Williams, will be sentenced for his string of gang-related crimes. That 22-year-old could face up to 75 years in prison, seemingly a victory for law enforcement. However, as gangs continue to pop up all across the Good Life City, we asked Lieutenant Moore, who's ahead in the game? The good guys or the bad guys?
We've made over 342 arrests since January 1, 2009. I'm not going to say that we're winning, but we are making a positive impact on gangs, drugs inside the city of Albany.
As the sun began to set, our 2-hour ride-along came to a close with no foot chases, no shootouts, ultimately no arrests made. Some might see this as an unproductive day, but in his nearly 16 years with the Albany Police Department, Moore knows you must stay persistent.
I may not come in contact with nobody for the whole day, but if I can gain more information to make my case, sooner or later I'm going to come in contact.
Yeah, I'm ready.
The understatement of the year. It seemed every one of the nearly 600 athletes were more than ready for this year's Winter Olympics.
I like to be in this Special Olympics, and it's fun.
The athletes has a good time. They enjoy good sportsmanship.
That's what it's all about, going out there and giving it your best shot. And that's what, no matter win, lose, or draw, they're still going to be happy about participation.
But let's be clear, they were there to win. The athletes competed in basketball skills competitions and bowling, and they weren't shy about showing off their hardware.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, team, let's go.
And after the skills competitions, 5 teams competed in a round-robin basketball tournament with pride on the line.
1, 2, 3, let's go!
Let's get some rebound. Be out rebound.
Take the ball, right?
I had some fun. I hit 2 3-pointers, and the next game, it's going to be 4 3-pointers.
Good job, good job, good job.
Now, after these games are over with, it's off to Atlanta, where nearly 10,000 athletes will compete in the state games. And the one goal up there is to what, guys? To win! That's right, to win it all.
Last year we came in second, but this year we're coming in first because I'm getting tired of coming in second place all the time.
So you're guaranteeing victory?
Uh-huh. We're going to win. Come home with a gold medal in January.
When a man and woman get married, there's a strong belief that they'll stay faithful to one another, true to each other. Till death do you part is a quote in some marriage vows, but there are exceptions. Some couples like to branch outside of the marriage, inviting other couples into their bedrooms to have sex. Those people are called swingers.
I believe it usually starts with one person. They either have some dissatisfaction or they have some fantasy.
Elaine Gurley has been a marriage counselor for nearly 30 years, working with all types of couples, including swingers. She believes swinging may initially create a spark in the relationship, but eventually jealousy will set in.
In therapy, we might call those interlocking triangles or conflicting triangles because two people are close and somebody could be left out. And that sounds like, well, that's childish, but nobody likes to feel left out.
And that's why Gurley doesn't recommend this type of lifestyle, because she's seen how it can tear a couple apart.
We think it ultimately hinders intimacy between the two mature couples. It seems as if we have our hands full getting things right between two people without bringing other people into the situation, because closeness is very scary to us. And in fact, swinging may possibly be a way of avoiding closeness.
According to swinglifestyle.com, a website where couples can meet one another, there are thousands of accounts, many of the couples within a 75-mile radius of Albany. Of the thousands, nearly 100 reside in Dawson, Leesburg, Sylvester, even the Good Life City. Fox 31 News sent over 300 emails to these couples promising anonymity if they'd grant us an interview, but no one responded. But we didn't stop there. We're here at Christie's Adult Store on Slappy Boulevard, where people can come in and post adult personal ads on this message board. This one right here reads, "Black older couple looking for another couple to have fun." It's that easy to become part of this lifestyle.
There are all kinds of people. Usually about 20 people a week come in and look at it.
How many come straight in and go right to the board?
Oh, probably 90% of them. They're looking for other people to meet. Some want relationships, some just want fun.
Fun? AKA sex, which doesn't sit well with the associate pastor at Sherwood Baptist Church, Stephen Kendrick.
The whole idea of swapping partners with somebody else is not only an abomination to God, but you are taking your own vows, your reputation, the specialness of the intimacy of sex in your relationship, you're flushing all that down the toilet for a cheap thrill.